know what hurt me? Gucci couldn't stand her. He didn't like Nicki.
Why?
Because he couldn't fuck her. He didn't like her.
Right.
But for you to give these big ups to this shit that he did, that shit was crazy. He ain't do nothing for you. He ain't even like her. He had a fit when I had him getting on a record. But I wanted all of them to work together like they all have, because we're a family. Right. So we all have to be together. It can't be any of these. He's very selfish. He's very much to himself. I don't even understand how he get to sign artists.
It's Brice Davis on the check-in. I just wanted to chime in real quick because I find this as an interesting topic. You know, people that have an opinion about others giving credit to people that they feel like they don't deserve it. You know, we see this shit all the time. Like when somebody passed away, you know, you'll see people saying, oh, we was best friends or we was super close. And you might be like, man, he ain't even like you, or y'all was even tight like that. You know, end of the day, though, you gotta let people give credit because we don't know what happens behind the scenes. Like, Gucci might have looked out for Nicki in ways that we don't know about. And on top of that, it's the music industry. Like, you know, ain't nothing real. You know, we all know that everything's a power move. So I don't really try to find, you know, disingenuous moves as a fucked up thing in the music industry because I understand, you know, everything's, you know, said and done for a reason. So if Nicki, you know, shouts out Gucci and he, you know, didn't really do much for her, but she still decides to, hey, it is what it is. You know, about 10 years ago, I remember Gucci had tweeted about him and Waka, you know, both fuck Nicki, and you know what I'm saying? Later on, you know, of course, we found out that wasn't true or whatever the case may be, but, you know, I just take that for what it is at the end of the day. But anyway, let's keep the video going. And of course, if you like the videos, y'all know what to do.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, an artist ain't never going to let another artist become bigger than them. I never like artists signing other artists because they're not going to let them become bigger than them.
Fact.
And you have to understand that. But you can't disacknowledge. Like when I sit there and I'll be looking at them, I'll be like, what the fuck? All of this stuff went on. All these things went on. You don't say anything. Like nothing. Georgia did a lot for you.
Right.
A lot.
See, Bimmy sat in that chair right there and was just this upset about the fact that Nicki didn't acknowledge you in her speech. He went in about that.
Yo, so many, I didn't see it. But, you know, like every time, like all the stuff, whatever's going on with her now, people will call me. Sometimes through my stuff, people will hit me. Some of her minions will hit me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Dad, why you not saying anything about Nicki going through da-da-da? Everybody, you know, people will always say that, right? And I don't always see this stuff because I don't live through social media.
Right.
So I don't always see all of the things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But when people come to me and try to say negative, I'm not going to let you say negative about her. You know, I don't want you. You can't talk negative about her to me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not even upset. I don't never have to be near her. You understand? But I've always told all of them, if we never make it in this music, that's fine. But don't take you away from me. You understand what I'm saying? I always could get, listen to me. If I push the shopping cart up and down the goddamn street collecting cans and bottles or whatever, I'm going to get money. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
This shit didn't make me.
Right.
It didn't make me. I've been getting money. And everything ain't always about that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It has nothing to do with that. It was the people. It was what I enjoyed. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed working with them.
Did you look at Nicki as your daughter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you didn't have one.
Yeah. I did. That was my baby. It's like anything she wanted, she got it. Anything. I wanted her. I remember her birthday. I got this little diamond. You know, I remember her furs. I wanted all them furs coming up in there. So every time she walked out there on BET, she was coming to something else long. She's so pretty, so tiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just so tiny. And I love her. And nobody's going to take that away. I wouldn't give a fuck what anybody say or how they say something. You know, even to Fendi, to the stuff with us, it wasn't like a beef. It was a beef because we got into it because you wanted the cover to be called Fat Pussy. And I didn't want that. I'm not selling sex.
Wait,
I didn't want her to be. That's how that beef started with me and him.
Hold on, the cover, her album?
Her come up DVD. He had a come up DVD.
He wanted to be called
Fat Pussy. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
going like that. Well, I didn't like that.
Offending you a wild boy, son.
Yeah, that's how that started with me and him. And he took this shit to a whole nother level. I ain't even gonna go there with that shit. But he took this shit to a whole nother level. But the whole thing was, we not selling sex with her. I'm not gonna let you do this shit with her.
Right.
Like, I don't want her to be that. And she wasn't Kim. And everybody kept trying to make her be there. But it wasn't her. It was all the other people. They wanted another person like that.
Right.
No, she's going to be her own individual.
Right.
And she really didn't want that. She knew what she wanted. And I'm going to honestly say she knew what she wanted. So my job was to give her what she wanted. And I can't let people do that. And if it's me, then I'll take that hit. I don't give a damn.
Right.
But that's not going to happen. You're not going to do this with her. Her shit was so secretive. I didn't even know Safari was her boyfriend.
For how long?
A long time. I didn't know Safari was her boyfriend.
Yo, what?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Was that you
Wait, so they just around each other like...
I thought because...
You walk in the room, they just hop up off the couch.
No, I thought he was her hype guy.
Right.
But see, I started learning also because, you know, another thing that people didn't know is Nicki and Safari was also with Full Force before. That's what a lot of people don't know.
Wait, what Full Force?
It was a group.
Stand out.
Stand out with Full Force.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
They was there for, a lot of people don't know all of this stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that is a history behind everybody that nobody ever talks about this shit. That's why people don't know what's really going on, because people omit so many things out of this shit. They omit a lot.
They count on your silence, Deb. We talked about this. They count on your silence.